Put in 315. Remember, you can put in whatever time.
How do I do that?
Press X
what am I doing?
to put it wherever you want to put it. But it's really 4:45 if you want to put that. But yeah, they say you put on your favorite time.
It says 3:15 p.m. Your favorite time of the day. I don't know why I think that my mind is shocking. Or X. Zip out. Can I move this? I want to move this. How do I move this? Then I want to put me if you do it on the triple. Then I want to put me if you do it on the triple. Then I want to put me. Bro, I want to move this thingy. I want to move this thingy.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-crushing, Stanley relished every moment of the hours ahead, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Play again.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I did? Okay. Oh, this is my turn to shine. The heck? Okay.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
So I guess we're going in the vent. What? I forgot what happened once I went in the vent. Bro. There's nothing look safe. Wait, what? This didn't happen the last time I went in this vent. What am I doing?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new ultra-deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I want to die, please. Wait, what?
Stanley, come over here.
here.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't
you
want to
don't
see
want
the
to see the
cool
cool
surprise I
surprise I
made
made
for
for
you?
you?
Well,
Well,
fine.
fine.
You're a
You're a
dork
dork
anyway, so who
anyway, so who
cares?
cares?
Okay, so there's something like that.
When
When
Stanley
Stanley
came to a
came to
set
a
of
set
two
of
open
two open
doors,
doors,
he
he
entered the
entered the
door on his
door on his
left.
left.
Bro! Okay. What if I enter the door on my right? You know what? We're gonna play this game again and do that again because I forgot how that happened. Why is this dark, bro?
Yet there
Yet
was
there
not
was
a
not a
single
single
person
person
here
here
either.
either.
Feeling a
Feeling a
wave of
wave of
disbelief,
disbelief,
Stanley
Stanley
decided to
decided
go
to
up
go
to
up
his
to his
boss's
boss's
office,
office,
hoping he might find an answer there.
there.
I wanna.
Coming to a
This one
staircase,
right now.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I'm trying to do that fast so I can show you how I
Stanley just sat around, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I guess since this is everything we could do. Is there anything else in here? Other than this darkened side right here? No, I guess we just go in here. Why are we going so deep? I hate that.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What just happened? Oh, the crew was at 5. I just saw Sprite.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Okay.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, I love when you say
But of
that.
course, Stanley thought better of
Now
it.
this part
Realized
had
he
my
simply
favorite.
had too much to live for.
Like how? How will I kill my death ready? But it was fine. Okay, I need to stop. My chin hurts now. What does this say? What? It's fine.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Turn it down, please. All the way? No, just a little bit. Where it's not so loud. Oh, I guess like this.
Now the monitors
You
jump
can
to
turn it on
life,
more.
their true nature revealed.
Anyone?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where's 227? 227 is our number. But we're not there. Go down. No. 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 You said no. You said no.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
This is a scary game. I'm not scared of games. Oh, you want to play a fighting game? Other cool games. False. Other cool games on here. You just want to change it, you press this button right here. You go down and then press that button, okay? I don't want to play that game more. You don't have to play that necessarily game.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
5, okay. The gut feeling. We're going to walk down here. Here's 3. Well, here's 1. Here's 2. Is this me pushing buttons? How to play it? That could have been. Me too. Why not? It's a pit of lava. What do I do? There's no lava down there. I know. It's those bumps. It's those little blastings on bumps. What the heck is that?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you want? Control? Stanley... I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
I can't anymore. I haven't did this.
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do, for example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, good. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned on the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then die alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever
I know what I have to do.
Next go around,
I have to die in peace. Let's go.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save you. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One soul? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
But you're in me, though.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're close.
What do you mean? You're inside of me.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world.
I'm gonna start crying.
Destroy it first. So
You ain't crying. I'm over for crying. Stanley is over.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
Bro. The controller is shaking.
Another choice. Make it count. It's all the same to me. All part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever.
What in the world just happened to me, bro?
Can I see? Can I play first?
No,
Why?
because I'm finna try something.
When you die, it was my turn.
Who said that? I said I was gonna go again, because I wanna...
You were gonna go again?
Yeah, because I wanna see something.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
I ain't calling you a dork.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. Can I play, please?
Waiting.
Wimme, please.
Okay.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring, but eager to get
Give
back
me a
to
second,
business,
okay?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'm
And
sorry.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I never went in the elevator before.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf. Looking behind, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
45.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay, I'll play the piano.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley
Shut up and let me go in. Play it.
opened a passageway.
He's being annoying, that's what happened. He's being so annoying.
Elevator, 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 elevator.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Hey.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Don't do it again, don't do it
To
again.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
We're loading, Zane. We're loading to something. What just happened? No, it's fine. I'll read it.
Stanley, come over here. Oh. You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Not me. I don't care.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It was Ford. What was the code thing?
Yet there was not a single
2485.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, 2845.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Cool surprise.
Love it. Bro.
So yeah, I love the drill. Yeah, come on, give me out. Yeah. Go, sister, go, have yours.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facilities.
We're not supposed to go down. Was it not? Except what?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was, of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
What is this, bro?
Stanley, come over here. In the boat. You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
You're the dorky one. Impress your inside of me. Get my conscience in there.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go from here, some left.
No. But I have to.
Oh, no, it's to the right mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just need to slip back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't want us so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps it's simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I just started. I definitely restarted the game on completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story. I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Man,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall whether I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Man, you see what he's doing to me?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, we're back at the office. No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story, but it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Here.